So this is part 2 of whatever I'm gonna title this video. I don't know yet. If you have not seen part 1, go watch that, or nothing is going to make sense because I'm not recapping anything that I just said. I am just hold on. Okay, better. I am just jumping right back into it. So I answer the phone. Hello. She goes, so do you want to start talking or do you want me to say what I have to say? I'm like, go ahead and say what you have to say, Christine. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead and say what you have to say. So this bitch just goes on and on and on about how you know, she's new to this group and how Daryl, he just used to be his big man whore, and how she was just going through all of his DMs, like unfollowing all of these girls who were in his DMs. And she goes, I'm following so many girls that I even unfollowed his sister by accident. Like, it's giving insecure. It's giving you got trust issues. It's giving maybe you shouldn't have a boyfriend right now. Because like I said, she's older than me and I'm in my mid to late 20s. You feel me? Like, I don't understand how at your big age you doing stuff like this. But okay, continue, girl, continue. So y'all hear my husband talking in the background. So she just goes like, oh yeah, it's just miscommunication, da da da. And like I said, y'all, I'm trying to give Shorty the benefit of the doubt for the sake of Daryl. Literally, if I did not care as much about Daryl as I did, I would have been like, girl, and we can, because you're weird. You're a weirdo. And you're trying to justify you being an insecure ass weirdo. And I don't hang out with girls who are insecure like that. So I chop it up like, all right, well, whatever. Like, it is what it is, honestly, at this point. And let's just let bygones be bygones. I'm trying to wipe the slate clean with this bitch and really try to get to know her for real. So, y'all, I'm not going to even, like, sit here and cap to y'all like everything was bad, because after that, Christine was cool at a certain point in time. Like, she let her guard down and she became cool. So, hold on. Let me go to our message thread because I still got these messages saved. Like, I didn't delete her number or nothing. Hold on. We had a group trip planned, and I got a whole nother story talking about that, but just know Christine and Daryl were invited on this trip. They didn't end up going, of course, but we had a group trip planned. And even before that, Daryl's birthday happened, and I'm gonna just read these messages. I don't know if I'm gonna put all of these messages on the screen, but just know there are a lot of messages. You feel me? So, hey y'all, so I decided to leave out a lot of like irrelevant information about our conversation. Like, I'm gonna cut a lot of this out because it's really irrelevant leading up to our like actual argument. But basically it was just conversations, a lot of conversations we were having like leading up to like what transpired and why we fell out. And it was nothing bad. It was just like her inviting us to Daryl's like surprise birthday party, us talking about the group trip, and just like shit like that. Like, it was really like not important details. So I'm finna cut a lot of this out because it's long for no reason. Okay, bye. And then she's like, let me know if y'all are going. I'm not trying to be the only girl. Let me pause right here because she said that, but she did used to like to be the only girl because she liked to feel like, I don't know, like Christine was the type of girl who has like a very strong personality, and I too have a very strong dominating personality. And I think that's why like she didn't like being in my presence, or she didn't like when I was around, even though she was very like passive about it and made it seem like, oh, you come, but in the back of her head she's like, I really hope this bitch don't come, because she likes all the attention to be on her. She likes to call the shots. She likes to be the strong personality in a group amongst guys. Like, again, don't give a fuck about none of these niggas. I'm married, bitch. I don't like So yeah, so I remember on the phone, she just always made it a point, like, to keep saying over and over, I'm new to this group, I don't know everybody. I'm new to this group, I don't know everybody. Like, you've been around for so long, you know everybody, which I do know everybody. I know everybody. I know everybody's girlfriend. I can't help that. I know, like, some females, like, rub that around, like, oh, I'm the OG. Like, I, again, don't care, babe. I'm married. I don't care. I don't care who, I don't care about stuff like that. She just made it a point, like, oh, I'm new. I don't know everybody. Everybody doesn't know me. I'm just trying to get in, and I'm just trying to be cool with everybody, and I just really want everybody to like me, and so she says, I don't know the other old roommates or their girlfriends. I told irrelevant nigga to ask them if they could come, but he just takes so long with everything. So that's why she was like reaching out to me, like asking if I wanted to ask, you know, like my other one homegirl who I was saying who knows everything, and then her boyfriend, which is my other brother, like asked them if they want to come, So all of this is irrelevant. And oh, okay, so I said, oh, I forgot to say this on the phone, but I also want all the girls who are going to Puerto Rico in August to get together before the trip, just so it's not awkward, if you're cool with that. And then she's like, yeah, that's cool. What do you have in mind? What dates are your trip again? I'm like, oh, like, your boyfriend didn't tell you? Your boyfriend didn't tell you about the trip? You wouldn't know? Your boyfriend didn't tell? I'm like, oh. So I told her the dates, and then she's like, how many people are going at this point? We have a group chat that we've had for like a month and a half, and I didn't even realize that she wasn't in the group chat. But I'm like, So I'm like, you're not in the group chat? And then she's like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, oh, my bad. I'm about to add you. I thought your boyfriend. I thought Daryl would have done that. No. So I say, you still going, right? And then she's just saying all this other stuff. I don't want to like put too much of her business out there, but basically it's like iffy about the times that she can go, blah 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 blah. So okay, so fast forward to the night that she has this little birthday dinner planned for Daryl. I texted her and I said, we're leaving now, I'll be there in 30 minutes. And she said, oh great, she's gonna like stall him a little bit before they get there so we can get there and get settled. So she's just telling me how she was drunk and and I'm just laughing. Like, it's cool, like it's a vibe. Like, I thought she was, you know, like, okay, maybe I did get the wrong impression of this bitch. I was absolutely right the first time. So she's like, I'm personally buying you a shot because you gotta catch up with me. I'm lit. I want you to be lit too. I'm gonna buy you a drink. And I'm like, oh, okay. You had me at, I'm finna buy you a shot, babe. Buy all the shots that you want. I'm here for it. Pass me the drink. So, cool with me. So, all of that happened. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, Now, let me scroll to the meat and potatoes. So, that all of that was like on June 20 whatever. So on Monday, June 28th at 4:42 p.m. she texted me. She said, hey, are you texting me from another number? And I said, huh? She said, can you call me when you can? And then she double texted and she said, has anyone gotten my number from you? And I said, I don't understand what you mean, ? No. She said, I'm lost. Okay. 3 messages. I'm lost. Okay. I said, I just added you to the vacation chat. And then she said, never mind. I said, that's all. But she's texting fast. So she said, I didn't get that. You didn't get the... So you didn't get none of the messages when I added. Okay. I said, I never gave anyone your number personally though. And she said, just call me when you can. And I said, I'm confused. And hold on, y'all, because for some reason, my phone is not letting me tap to download these messages. But I got them. So hold on. So I said, I never gave anyone your number personally though. She said, just call me when you can. But I sent a screenshot of me adding her to the group chat, right? The one that we made because we were going to Puerto Rico. I said, I'm confused. She said, I'll read it to you when you call. It's too much. I said, read what? She said, a message someone sent me. I said, about me? She said, about Daryl. I said, question mark, question mark. I'm still confused. I couldn't talk at the time though. Only text. So she said, this isn't the first time. I'll explain when you call. Maybe you can help me figure out who it is if you have any idea. Pause right here. Why would you think that I know anybody that's texting you about something to do with your boyfriend? Me and Daryl close, but we not that close. So I'm just like, why would she think that I know somebody that's texting her about her boyfriend? She said, I'm sorry if it came off that way. Oh, wait. I said, wait, I'm skipping through the messages. This isn't the first time. I'll explain when you call. Maybe you can help me figure out who it is if you have any idea. I just don't do drama and someone keeps texting me. I just don't understand. I said, you're really not saying anything, so I'm still confused. I can't talk, which is why I'm texting. What do I have to do with drama? Question mark. About Daryl? Question mark. You're not saying anything. You're not saying everything. She said, no, love, I'm not saying your drama. I'm sorry if it came off that way. I will send a voice message. Hold on. So she never sent the voice message. And keep in mind, she's texting me like back to back to back. Like, I'm talking about, I sent a message at 4:49. She sent one at 4:42. I sent a message at 4:46. She sent one at 4:47. Like, we're texting back to back to back. So I'm waiting on the voice message. So I'm like, okay. She sent that at 4:42. I sent one back at 4:52. Okay, she never sent it. So at 5:09, I sent her a screenshot, and someone had tried to log into my Instagram, and someone tried to log into my Apple iCloud. So I'm like, this shit is fucking weird as hell. And I've had a lot of that stuff happen to me before, which I have another story time about, but I'm like, it's definitely some weird shit going on. I'm still very much confused. She said, whenever you're free, you can call me. I could call you, but you got this shit going on. Why do I have to call your phone when you're in distress? Okay, she said, I don't want you misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not coming at you or blaming you. I'm just trying to understand what's going on. I would rather just talk to you. That's all. She said that both of those at 5:52, and then at 6:01, she said, it's actually okay. I'm not even stressing it anymore. I don't care. I was just hoping you knew. Knew what? Knew what? So at this point, I'm talking to Devin. He's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, bro, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So I said, Christine, I'm not gonna lie, this whole exchange was very strange. I'm not 100% sure why you thought I, of all people, would be texting you off another number when, one, you have my regular number and I have no, because I was still stuck on her initial like opening sentence was, hey, are you texting me off another number? When you got my real number and I got your real number, no, whatever I got to say, I'm gonna stand behind this iMessage. You're gonna see this blue bubble from me. I don't never have to text off no fake number. What? So I said, well, one, you have my regular number and I have no reason to have a second one, not even for my business. I don't have a business phone number, nothing. I have an email, business email, and a business Instagram. That's it. Period. And two, why you would think I have anything to do with drama pertaining to what did I say his name was? Daryl. I'm gonna say his real name. Again, you didn't really say too much, so I still don't know what's going on. And now you're saying, never mind, you're over it. That's weird. Whatever y'all have going on, I help you work it out. I'm never going to say anything bad or negative to or about someone I love, talking about Daryl, or certainly wouldn't do anything to my brother that would potentially hurt him. If that's what was implied, my apologies if that's the impression you got from me. I thought you and I were making steps in a better direction, especially after what transpired before, talking about how she was being weird, following me off his page and doing all of that extra shit. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Have a good rest of your evening, because at that point I'm over it. Like, what? Like, you said you was gonna send a voice note. You could have sent a screenshot of what you were talking about. Like, at this point, y'all, like, after I finished reading all of this, at this point, I'm not even sure if anybody actually did take. Like, I've literally never seen anything, any receipts, any evidence, nothing. Like, are we even really sure somebody actually did say something to you about your nigga? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? So she's like, this is why I told you to call me. Why am I having to call you when you are in distress, babe? This is not my issue. I said I don't know who it is. That should have been the end of the conversation. I don't know. That's it. This is why I told you to call me, so nothing will be strange. No one ever tried to come at you, no way, but you did. And you continue to do so. Okay. If you understood where I'm coming from, nothing will sound strange. I'm not about to text everything I have to say. If you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. I'm not doing that anymore. I said, I don't know, maybe you just don't realize how your delivery is, because this isn't the first time something you said has been kind of off. Your initial message, in my opinion, was you coming at me because you could have asked if I knew who would be texting you about this mess, right? Instead, you asked if it was me. What? Which makes me think I gave you the impression that that's something that I would do. I'm not sure how else I could get you to see what I'm saying. Bitch. She said, you're not trying to hear what I have to say, and I'm not going to text about it. Sorry, we will literally be texting all day. I can't explain what's going on and why I texted you. I'm done with it. If it wasn't you, I'm sorry. I said, Christine, you're literally not saying anything, babe. Okay. She says, because I would rather talk on the phone, not text, is what I'm telling you. I can't text everything I want to say. My voice message is tripping. If you're not trying to talk, then that's fine. Your voice message tripping out of all the times that something could be wrong with your phone when I'm telling you to send proof so I can figure out what's going on. Your voice message is tripping. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, Christine. So I was like completely done. And if y'all can see, I don't want to like put too much, but if y'all can see this last message, I sent this and then she blocked me. Like mid me saying everything I had to say. So I don't even know if she's seen this last message, but I said, if it wasn't you, I'm sorry. I just told you multiple times I have no reason to text you about Daryl. Literally, I have no reason to text you about Daryl. I have his number. I could text him. I'm not feeling the vibe of this conversation, so before this goes south, I'm going to let you have it. Period. I'm going to let you have it. Because if it was really up to me and I didn't give a fuck about Daryl's feelings, bitch, I would be saying drop the pen. Let's talk about it in person and see if you keep that same energy. Again, I hope you work it out. For future references, please know that any type of issue or anything of that sort that I may have with you, I will never communicate with you off of any number other than, and I inserted my number, than the one that you have plugged in your phone right now. Because what do I look like getting a fake number when you have access to my real number? Like, the way I tried to like flip this shit and really try to like understand, like maybe her thought process was this and maybe that's why she reacted like this. Like when I tell y'all the bottom line that I keep coming to every type of way I try to explain this is she's weird and insecure. That's the only conclusion that I come up with. You're weird and you're insecure. And I don't like that. We can never be friends. We can never be friends. And then, this is when she blocked me. She didn't get this message, but I'm gonna still read it to y'all. I said, oh, and you could have screenshotted what this person said and sent it to me. Even if you didn't want to text anything. That's the only reason. That's one reason why I was saying this is strange, because you were talking but not in complete sentences for me to know exactly what's going on. And if you follow me on Instagram, you already know I posted about this. Like, I posted all of this shit all up and down my story. Like, this bitch is weird. Like, how can Daryl let this bitch be weird like this to me of all people? After that, y'all, that's when shit started going down the drain. Okay, so she blocked me. She went on Instagram and she blocked me. A day after that, Daryl unfollowed me again. I was like, this bitch is on his page again. Daryl unfollowed Devin. It was just a mess. And I was like telling Devin, like, this is between two females, so don't even like get involved. And maybe that's why Daryl isn't saying anything, but I feel like Daryl should have said something, because this was his girlfriend, and like, you owe me that much. Like you owe me at least that. He didn't even give me a chance to explain, like, stand up for myself, defend myself, nothing. He just went ghost. And when I tell y'all, I have not heard from Daryl since, I can't even tell y'all before that, when his birthday. That was the last time I had a conversation with Daryl. It was almost been a year. And yeah, so that was the time that somebody I considered a brother to me let a bitch that he has known for 4 months, 5 months, maybe, if even that, come and fuck up a 6-year, for me, 7-year relationship, friendship, with Devin and me. And at this point, I'm over it. That shit really used to like bother me for real, because like, when I tell y'all, like, we really gave a fuck about this nigga, like, there was nothing that Daryl could ask or like need from us and we wouldn't do. Like, any way we could be there for him, and any way we could support him in what he was doing, how he was growing his life, we was there, like 10 toes. Like, that's my brother for real, y'all. Like, I really mean that. Like, that shit really hurt me, because like, I loved him. Like, imagine how much I have to care about you and think so highly of you to share one of the most important days of my life with me, aka being my wedding. And to go even a step further and say, I want you to be the godparent to my kids when I have them. So like, I don't think people really understood like how close we were to Daryl. But when I tell y'all, like, that was my brother and I loved him like genuinely, I mean that shit. So when this shit happened, and for Daryl to go ghost, and at one point Devin even like reached out to him like a few times actually and said like, I thought we was better than this, basically. And Daryl said, you know, like, I want to call you and we can talk this out. And Daryl never called. He never called. And we have not talked to Daryl, spoken to Daryl, not one peep, ever since this whole situation happened. And I'm like, wow, like, you really let a bitch come into this friend group and fuck up the whole vibe. Like, when I say the bitch was shaking the table, you really let her come and fuck up this whole entire vibe, Daryl. That's crazy. And if you see this, I feel like if Daryl, this is how much we still love Daryl. If Daryl was to contact us tomorrow and be like, can we talk? I would be all open. Okay, y'all, so my camera died, 1. So let me hurry up and finish this outro before it dies again. And 2, I just realized this whole video, both parts, I was not recording with my mic plugged in. So if it sounds a little weird in the beginning, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to edit it as best as I can. But as much as this camera cost, the sound shouldn't even be messed with for real. Like, it should still sound the same. So we're going to see, but my bad. I'm not finna record all of this again. So Before the camera died, I think I was just saying like, yeah, if Daryl had reached out to us like in today's time, like we would be open to talk. Like that's how much we really care and still care about him, honestly. But yeah, that was a story time about how he just let this girl come in here and fuck up the vibe, and she really like altered that shit forever because we are not cool with her, of course, or him, or like some other people, really because of this situation, which like I really couldn't care less actually, but it is what it is, and that's how you want to move. We matching energy all year long. So, but if you made it to the end of both parts, if you watch both parts, shout outs to you. Shout outs to you. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you watch both parts, you might as well. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, like both videos actually. Comment down below and turn on your post notifications. I don't know if y'all's post notifications work, but I'm gonna still tell y'all to do it anyway, just so you're notified every time I upload a video. But I think I'm going to just come back for a new story time next week. Follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna link it down below, and yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye y'all.